Hello everyone, BlueJack287 here. Welcome back to some more Banished. So, last episode we have finally got our food situation fixed completely. So we're almost up to 3,000, which is fantastic. Herbs are actually starting to look a lot better too. We were actually at 0 for a really long time, and we've actually improved our health by a full heart essentially, because we were over at about 3.5, and now we're at 4.5. Sorry if I'm out of breath, I was just running up my stairs. I'm doing laundry today while I'm doing this recording. So, the big development is we are building a town hall. It did take us a while to have all the resources mined up for them. Stone was the big issue. But we're now in the process of building it. I'm going to go ahead and get this going. But the reason I'm building this is because once we have it, we'll be able to allow refugees into our community. Kind of like when we in Dwarf Fortress, when we have giant migrant waves. That's basically what's going to happen here too. But we have so many different industries over here that don't have enough people that's why I'm doing that. And like we have a field here that we have not been able to operate because we don't have enough people. That's the goal anyway. So once we get that, that should help fix things. So how are we at? Right at 89%. I would also like to build this boarding house, but I don't have enough stuff to do that right now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and designate some stone to get collected up here. Oh, I actually I designated that already. Okay, that's fine. How about here? Let's get some of that stone too. Just because I would love to. Let's go ahead and increase that herbalist limit to 200. So we did have a good chunk of our population die off from our older citizens. We're not quite done yet because there we have a 75-year-old, there we have a 79, 72, 76, so they're doing their 60s. So we're certainly not out of the woods there. I did build I think I built 3 more houses last episode. There, our town hall is now done. Oh, it's nomads, that's where they are. So okay, so not here yet. But the other good thing about this town hall is it gives us a whole bunch of other information about how much we produce, how much we use. It's lots of good stuff like here. Our food limit is 10,000. Currently we have 2,000 units used. In the last year we've used 2,200, and also show like how much we can produce and whatnot. So that's our general inventory, so we don't have to go and click individual areas and count them. Graphs was for our population has been pretty stagnant, which I don't like. We also want to improve that. Yeah, so lots of cool information. They'll also give us a list of everything we've traded for. So not a whole lot so far. Hopefully we'll get that in. Increase that before too long. So we actually have another laborer. Let's put him into forestry, since that is an area of concern at the moment. Actually, I'm going to put 2 into forestry, I think. Again, I prefer to have 2 laborers at all times, but obviously we are a little crunched for people at the moment. Hopefully we get some nomads soon. Alright, so we need 73 logs and 19 stone. Make that 17 stone. No, I'm going to need more logs now. To build our boarding house. So as I explained last episode, when you do get these nomads, they'll be temporarily homeless, so if you have a boarding house, they can at least live there until you get houses built for them. I'd love cows. Do you have some cows for me? I probably couldn't afford the cows anyway if you brought them. Probably not, Mr. Trader. What you got? Cotton seeds, which do not provide food, but you can use them to make clothes and stuff. So, still do not have enough to trade for them. Part of the problem is I had to take a lot of people out of glassmaking and chandlery because of our worker shortage we had for a while. God, I would love for a group of nomads to show up. I don't know how long it'll take though. My ware logs are low. I'm trying to get those shored up. I'm trying, foos. I should actually just clear cut this area. I think I want to open up another house. There, another person died of old age. Fan-friggin-tastic. So there goes my extra forester that I added. I did build another woodcutter last episode too. We just don't have the people enough right now to operate it. Because firewood has been pretty much low every winter for a while now. No, do we have a well? I thought I built one. Yeah, it's right there. Yep. Built that a long time ago. But we are right next to water too, so that should be fine-ish, I guess. We did actually have a fire. One of the very first episodes, this whole area burned down. And we had to rebuild it, so that actually stunted our growth for a while. So, let's see, we're up to 89 people total, which is pretty decent. If we get a group of nomads this episode, that will be above 100 pretty easily, as long as it's a decently sized group of migrants or nomads. And that house got built. We had a young couple move in. Fantastic. Bring me more children, boys and girls. Alright, so we have enough stone, not enough logs. So one thing I'm going to do is actually clear cut some trees. We'll just do this over here. Give me some trees. And I need to do another channel update here shortly. I've been meaning to do it for a couple weeks, just haven't got around to it, but I'm still debating what I want to do for mine to get another Let's Play going at the moment. Obviously Dwarf Fortress has always been the big one I do, and gets a lot of views, but oh, holy moly, we just lost several people due to old age. Yikes, okay, let's do that. Yeah, so Dwarf Fortress is the one kind of always been the big draw to my channel. I just wanted to take a break from it because the last one we had going was kind of buggy, so I'm not sure if I'll start doing that right away or if I may do something else and then start up Dwarf Fortress later. I haven't really decided, but my viewership has been a little bit low since I stopped doing the Dwarf Fortress. I may have to just do it anyway. It's all about those views, you know. Okay, remove road here. We'll do that for the time being. Oh, holy moly, we just had a whole... Okay. So we just lost 1, 2... I guess only 3. Alright, let's get it. So there comes the huge die-off. So we're not done yet because there's an 82-year-old, there's a 78-year-old. Good God. That's right, we do have some young families though. So it'll be alright. Actually, I think I can open up another house. Let's wait. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want to build another house. Just so we can keep that population growing. No, I'm going to hold off for the time being. Maybe shortly. Alright, we actually have enough to build our boarding house. Let's actually do it. Let's open that up and start working on it. So what are some other things we want to work on building? Marketplace we don't really need yet. Eventually, yes, we could do like a chapel of some kind or a parish house. We could start producing booze. Well, we don't have anything to produce booze, never mind. There's like you can build like a monastery or something, can't you? An abbey. Yeah, I can build build an abbey. Monks who gather berries and herbs and brew ale. We lost another person due to old age, but we did pick up a laborer, so that's actually stayed the same. Huh. Do I want to do an abbey? No, let's focus on the boarding house first. Maybe after. We'll think about it. Would be nice to actually produce berries and stuff, but well, we have a merchant, it would seem. Blackberry seeds. Don't I have those? Yeah, I have blackberry seeds, so let's not trade for those, because I already have them. Firewood is indeed quite low. Actually going to increase the priority here, since they are apparently off doing all other things instead, which I would rather they did not do. We still not got any nomads. I was really hoping we would get some after we got that done, but not for the time being. There's another diet of old age. Come on, peeps. Yeah, that's, I'm sure I've talked about this. I haven't done it really in a Let's Play yet, but one thing you can do is after you exhaust the mine, so everything here, you can dig it deeper, but you get, of course, more resources and candles and stuff. And you get more resources that way, but we are a long way from needing to do that. God, I really wish they would get this boarding house built so I can go on to other projects. Alright, there we go. Just like that, they have it all stocked up and ready to go. So come build it, boys. Actually, I'm going to add a second builder. So how many spaces do we actually have for more people? Oh, actually I'm low on, I only have 7 gatherers. Interesting. Why do I do that? I don't recall dropping that down anytime. Let's actually do this. How many working spaces do we have left open? So we have 3 fishermen. That's 4, 7, 8, 9, 16, 18, 23, 35. We have 46 more working spaces or job positions that are not filled at the moment, which is actually kind of insane. Plus, if we had actually had that many more citizens, we would need a lot more food production buildings. So there's a lot of room for growth in what we just have right now. And we had another huge die-off of people. We lost 2 more. There. So yep. So this person died. Oh, we actually have an empty. We actually have an empty house. Oh, there the people moved in now. Empty houses do not happen very often. So there we go. We're gonna have a huge explosion of children right now. Get ready for it. And then if we get a couple nomad groups, which we have so far not gotten. Yeah, see, like our population has been pretty stagnant for a while now. Let's try and get that line going up. And they're not getting that built very fast. And we have so much more space for, especially for candles. But part of the problem, I only have one chandlery working right now because we don't have enough people. And actually, we could, you know what, I'm actually going to drop down Fisherman and add a second chandler. For now. Because our food's back up above 3,000. That is actually fantastic right now. So we have 15 students, 17 children. So, 88. So yeah, we had 89 when I last called that. So, no big change there. Our chickens are still kind of worthless. I'm going to add an extra wood cutter. You know, I should probably have them as a builder, but it's fine. So I'm going to keep on that. Food is dropping a little bit. No, it's me. It's going to go back up again. Alright. God, get this built, boys. Do this. Get it built. Just do it. Come and hammer. There we go. These are just buildings that take a long time. Oh yeah, before when I was counting how many open job spaces we had, I didn't count this field, which are actually not working. So once we start working this one, it would require 4 for that one field. And then we could always do more, because we have blackberries and turnips, so we actually have 2 different crops we could make right now. I would like to get cows, some orchard type stuff, maybe wheat if we can manage it. Those are some things I'm looking on the lookout for as far as trade. Of course, right now we don't have enough anything to trade, but it's still a goal I have in mind. And we're still not getting our nomads. Alright. So there we had a bit of now we're gonna have a bit of a population boom here because we're starting to have children. Do we have anyone that could be moving out of their house? Not really. So I was considering opening up this other house, but I don't think it's worth it right now because we don't really have anyone that can move into it. There's a 17-year-old. Actually, we do have a 17-year-old, 2 17-year-olds and a 19-year-old. Not quite yet. Oh, there's our boarding house. Fantastic. Okay. So now when we allow our refugees, we can accept them and they can move into there and we can slowly build houses for them. Alright, we are a bunch of laborers now. Let's add a forester. I'm going to try and keep this at 2 apiece there for now. And just like that, we are up to 92 people. So we're having a lot of children born, and we still have 2. That couple had a child. This couple can have a child here soon too. And another child born. Man alive. That's still, yeah, that was that couple there. Yep. Come on, nomads. Well, I guess we're having a surge in our population anyway, so I guess we're fine in that department. Now we just need them to become adults, or yeah, working adults. How are we doing on our trade? So class is actually increasing nicely. Let's actually bump up that up to 400. We just don't have enough quite yet. We only have one glassmaker, so we can increase that yet. Not yet, though. Where's our glassmaker? There he is. Glassworks. He doesn't have enough stuff, so he doesn't have sand. I could do another shore house, but alright, so there's another laborer. Okay, where do we want to put you? Oh, here comes a trader too, nice. Let's maybe do a forester. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Trader, what you gonna have for us? Just food. Straight up food, which we do not need. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this house since we do have a couple breeding pairs we can send there. We have so many children right now, holy moly. Yeah, this will increase so much once we get our foresters fully filled up. Right now we're at 50%. Alright, so we're building that house, correct? Yes. So what's some other things we need to build? I could do a parish house or a chapel. Could do a cemetery. So if I do a chapel in the cemetery, where should that go? Not up there, not enough space. Over here? The church is actually fairly big, but we also don't have enough for that. I'd probably just do a little parish house for the time being. You could put like right here. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's do it. We're gonna need a church though eventually. You know what? No. I'm gonna change my mind. Change my mind. Stop that. I will save up and do a church somewhere. Okay. Anything here? Windmill. Makes flour from grain. No. I'm just not seeing anything right now. I could do another shore house, since our glassmaker is a little bit handcuffed on our sand. I will get it built. We will not be able to operate it immediately, though. And do that. There we go. We'll at least get another one placed. Once we have enough people, we can just operate it quickly. And there we go. We got another young couple moving. So yeah, we're definitely going to have a population boom now. Now that the older citizens died off and we actually have breeding pairs in the new houses. So what are we at? 75. Just like that, we have 96 people. We're down to what, 87, 88 at one point this episode? We still have not gotten a group of nomads yet, which is actually surprising me. Figured we would have gotten some by now. God, I'd love to have cows. Cows produce so much food for you. Way more than these damn chickens. This is actually a huge waste, as far as I'm concerned. We could potentially like build a second pasture and then split this herd. I just don't really see the need to, because, you know, I don't want to keep putting people into something that's not working very well. Alright, so there we have an extra laborer. Where'd we put you? Forestry, I guess? Wait, do we have foreign wood cutting? We actually do, okay. Alright, other things we can build. Weavers, no point. Silkworms, we do not have silkworms yet, so that's a no. Bundling shed? Don't think so. Nothing there. Back alley, no point. An abbey. I think we could do an abbey. Oh, there we got a bunch more laborers now. Where are we gonna put you? Food is dropping a tad, so let's add a fisherman. And we got a trader coming in, which we actually have increased the numbers there greatly. So there's trade items. Nah, that's all food though. No seeds, which is what I want. So dismiss. We're working on that shore house, but yeah, I think let's go ahead and do an abbey. Now, abbeys belong somewhere wooded, right? Somewhere wooded, you know, secluded. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and put them in here, even though it will take some of the space for our hunting cabin, or our forestry. Excuse me. It's the thematic. You know, it's just thematic of monastery or an abbey belongs somewhere wooded and secluded, as far as I'm concerned. Do that. That's how we're gonna do it, yo. Could also start working on this bridge. There's our shore house. Good. 52 logs. Yeah, let's go ahead and build this. I've been planning it for a while. We're also going to do a bridge across here and probably across here. One thing at a time, though. I also want to have a bridge across here. And food is continuing to dip just a tad, so we're going to keep an eye on that. We were at, what, like 3,300, I think, at one point here. And we still have not gotten nomads. Oh, man. Kinda thought we would get one this episode after we built that, but I've so far am insanely wrong on that. How's the young couples doing? They got their 3-year-old children. Oh yeah, see, these two are not long for this world. I don't know if I've ever seen someone get into their 90s in this game. Are we building our abbey? Not really. Let's see. We could also build some statues. Oh, we can build a privy. That's good shit. Is that one of our 80-year-olds? I'm guessing it probably was. Where are those two 80-year-olds? They were down here somewhere, weren't they? I thought they were in this little cluster of houses, but maybe I was wrong. They could have actually moved in. Sometimes the young, older people will move in together when their spouses die. Oh, they're right here, 86 and 83. Now I could potentially add in their house somewhere. Like over here by the farm, by the fields. Go for it. Build another house. Where is our abbey? Right there. They've not started building on it yet. Why not, boys? Come on. Get up here. Get up here and stop slacking. Yeah, we're starting to get a lot of stone, which is fantastic. So it's actually now another person. Let's add a... Actually, let's add the shoreman. Where is the shoreman? Right there. Since we do not have enough sand to support one... well, that's a tailor. Where's the glass makers right there? Yeah, we've typically not had enough sand for there. Let's keep an eye on that food. There we go. Now the abbey's starting to go up. They're also going to build that house. So we do have enough space for one field here. Which I think I may... Nope, cancel. So not old age, 14. I have no place on their field here. We're not going to work it quite yet. I just want to get it cleared off so we can use it as soon as we have the people available to do so. There's our young couple moving into our new house. Still sitting at 96 people. Most because, yeah, we had people die off. I honestly should have another house up here. Oh, we have a trader. Cool beans. What you got? Nothing good. Nothing that we really need there. Go away. And, oh, hey, we've been going too long. So, alright, well, we got a lot of growth in there this episode. I'm actually pretty happy about that. We got our townhouse finished. We got our boarding house built. We added a few more houses. We've had a huge population boom. We were at, what, like 87, 88 people? We're now at 97, it looks like. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. And we had this population burst without having a group of nomads come in. I actually thought we would get one, at least a wave of them this episode, but I was quite wrong on that. But it'll happen eventually, and once we do, we'll have to keep an eye on that because, yeah, they tend to bring disease and stuff, so we'll have to build like a hospital and stuff too pretty soon. I'll probably forget to do that next episode, but that's fine. I'll remember to do it at some point. But yeah, nomads tend to bring disease with them, so you want to have plenty available to combat that aspect of it. And we obviously have the two fields sitting in front of us. We just don't have enough people right now to use them, but I at least wanted to get the spaces designated before I started building other things there. At some point, I want to have a nice separate farming area and have that be basically what it does, but I don't really know where we'll do that quite yet, but eventually we'll get it figured out. But yeah, our food is looking great. That's the most firewood we've ever had, so that we've kind of gotten on top of that little shortage we had for a while. And then our basic resources are looking pretty healthy right now. Iron could be a bit higher, but I'm not going to complain too much about that, honestly. So, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. That was a good one. We got a lot of stuff done. And any questions, concerns, comments, again, as always, drop them down below. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.